Hello and good evening. Happy Friday. Um, as you can see from my backdrop, the party is here. This is a little pre-Dennis's birthday for Sunday. So Dennis, you got balloons banner there. All right. So everyone is in the green room, whatever you want to call it, in the background. Before I bring them on, the guys are going to do their thing. We're all going to do this together. First thing I want to do is send out an update on Sister Kathy. I spoke with her today, and I need all my manifestors in here working on her behalf for complete healing. She just had surgery, and she's going through a lot right now and determined not to do chemotherapy. So she's still got a road ahead of her, but we're going to manifest that it's very, very quick and she has complete healing. So if you all will send your prayers and manifestation out there, much, much appreciated. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring everybody in. And before we start pulling cards and using the pendulum and dowsing rods, all of the Buy Me a Coffees are going to Dennis tonight. I put the link at the top. That's for his. Now, I know that TJ sent me one earlier. I don't think he realized what we were doing tonight, and that's okay. So don't let me forget TJ's question. And then, of course, if you have any questions outside of the coffee shop, capitalize them, please, and put them in the chat room so we can. I've got mods working with me today, so but my other mods will work a little extra hard to catch them, okay? All right, no further ado, let's get the party started and bring in this beautiful panel here. Okay, we're going to start with birthday boy himself. Hello, Dennis. Oh, he doesn't in town. He's at the beach. Look at you.
Aloha.
Wow, streaming from Hawaii.
Yes, I'm streaming from my imaginary hotel room in imaginary Hawaii.
Okay. All right, let's bring in Rocco, or as my grandkids call him, the Rock.
My Merlin hat.
Oh, it's Merlin tonight. Wow. Wow. See, we're all getting into it. Nice. Now, it's going to be, the majority of the show is going to be the three of us, but until we get started, we've got a little surprise. So I'm going to bring in a surprise guest and show you something.
Hi, and no, it's not Eve.
It's not Eve, sorry. Okay. So, you know, when our brains get together, we get a little sneaky and creative. Scary thought. You've been forewarned. Now, if everything works correctly, we're going to play This Is Your Life.
All right, here we go. Hold on. This is
You're breaking up,
Nadia. The myth and the legend. Oh, really? Shoot.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Choppy. Yeah, you're okay.
The man, the myth, and the legend.
Aw.
Oh, Joe.
This is your lives.
Your lives.
Lives.
Oh, my goodness.
This is plural, okay? So I'm going to bring something on the screen, and it's a video slideshow, and we've never done video slideshows, so keep your fingers crossed and manifest it's coming up, okay?
Bear with us.
So let's bring this in here.
I like your tailor, Dennis.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Both of you, did you guys go to Magnum PI shop?
I don't know. Do we this is like a bad. You're right, Magnum PI. It's the only one.
They called each other and did that on purpose, like a couple girls.
All right.
It was true.
All right.
How's the sound? Okay. Is the sound okay?
You're good. All right.
Okay.
So let's
Drum roll.
Let's do this. Please open. All right. I got to pause it, Nads, because it'll start without you. You tell me when, and I'm going to hit play.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Here we go.
And there, all right. And there you are, Dennis. First day on Earth. Not bad, I must say. And there was the first time you had to meet your mate, Eve. You had quite a hard time to pick her. And your first dates, it went on until you guys shared an apple. Apple, please. There you go. There's your apple. And then when that happened, they kicked you out of Eden. That was methed up.
Methed up.
Yes, it wasn't messed up.
It was methed up. So you guys decided to leave and then go travel around your journey. That's actually the travel from Eden. And then you became Noah, putting all the animals 2 by 2, male and female. But the woolly mammoth came and the son said, I thought I brought, we got to pause that a little, Jen, because I got to put that joke in. But okay.
You're close.
So, yeah, the woolly mammoth came and said, I heard we had to bring someone. And he said, yes, so we can populate male and female. He goes, well, I kind of got my dad. And they said, scratch, you can't go on the ark. Hence, there are no more woolly mammoths. So,
boy.
I thought that was kind of funny. So there's Noah now getting a breath of fresh air after all the animals having fun and defecating on that ark. Okay, next.
Defecating on the ark. Okay, here we go.
And now we're at Merlin. There's Merlin and Guinevere. Such a lovely couple. Then he decided to go
until Arthur came along.
To try to lose her in that maze. And yes, his beard is bigger than yours, Lee. And happy birthday, Dennis. Actually, I was Joan of Arc, so I had to face plant that, and now it's time. There's my face plant. And now I forgot to add more candles, so here's your new cake. Happy birthday, Dennis. The end.
You want to explain the last slide? You got one more slide here.
Oh, yeah, and now he has the keys to everything, Mr. Janitor Dennis. I hope you enjoyed it. It was all fun and games.
That was fun.
Enjoy the show. I'm going to enjoy the show and sit in the background. Love you guys.
Love you. Thank you.
Love you.
All right. All right. That was just something cute that we decided to throw together, and Nadia wanted to narrate it. So, all right, guys, are we ready?
We are ready. Is
Awesome.
Dennis?
So Dennis has got. I'm assuming that Dennis is going to get all the notifications for the coffees tonight. So I'll let you read them, and then we'll jump into the chat too. And I do have TJ's as well. So do you want to start with TJ's and let me just end that one and get it out of the system here?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do that one. All right.
What birthday is it, Dennis?
67. I moved away from 666 to now 667.
11,867,402.
Wow.
June 11th.
Okay.
I was 66.
Okay. So TJ always writes me long ones here, but he has a question in this, but he wanted to tell me the back story. So it says, we all know about the wildfires in Canada, so let me share some facts. There's video evidence that the fires across Nova Scotia are started at approximately the same time. New York City was declared the most affected area from the smoke of the wildfires in Canada. There are many cities between Canada and New York City, but New York City was declared the worst affected. That's what they're claiming. Let's see. The smoke could be seen in the air all the way to North Carolina. Also, along the East Coast, a sonic boom was heard, but it was 10 times the normal range for a typical sonic boom. Also, there was a private jet that flew over restricted airspace in D.C. that then crashed just over the Virginia border in Montebello. All this stuff I did not know anything about, but I don't watch the news. There is no debris visible from this crash. Also, a few weeks ago, 30,000 tons of ammonia nitrate vanished from a train shipment bound for California. It quickly faded from the news. Ammonia nitrate undergoes oxidation when exposed to sunlight, resulting in an orange hue. Ammonia nitrate is used to make antibiotics. My question is, was the smoke cloud seen over the East Coast a direct result of a counterattack by the White Hats and not a result of the fires? Was it used as a healing agent for humanity? All right, so the first one, was the smoke cloud seen over the East Coast a direct result of a counterattack by the White Hats and not a result of the fires? So I'm going to do a 3-card spread. You guys, I don't know how long it'll take each of us to do it. We'll just jump in. If you get an answer, just jump in there. It's not specified who they want to answer, so we'll just all.
Did you read it again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just a question.
Yeah. What? Yeah, not the whole book. Was the smoke cloud seen over the East Coast a direct result of a counterattack by the White Hats and not a result of the fires? And I'm going to try to be a little quieter with my cards. I don't slam them on the desk, but I realize in the playback it sounds like I'm slamming them, and I'm not. Okay. All right. Anybody want to jump in?
I got a yes.
I got a yes.
It was a matter of healing, not the fires from Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, the White Hats were taking them down, making them surrender.
Yep.
And it's a shock to find this out, but get excited because it was a good move. The 7 of Cups is what they're telling you is an illusion. So TJ, that's a definite yes. And Rocco, did you get a yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The second part of that was it used as a healing agent for humanity. Okay. What'd you get, Rocco?
I got a yes.
I did too. I got 2 major arcana cards. That's a huge yes. That Sun card. This is the good, positive thing for humanity. Happy birthday. Oh, Gabby's birthday, Dennis.
Drive-by birthday.
Drive-by birthday. Yeah, High Priestess. Seeing beyond what they're the trickster behind it. High Priestess is a definite yes. Queen of Swords, the truth about this is that's to bring balance to help humanity. Absolutely. That's what I got. What'd you get, Dennis?
A wee.
You got a wee?
I got a wee.
You got the wee?
That'll be a yes.
Wee.
For all of those of you that do not understand Francais.
Francais. All right. Okay, so that's TJ's, and that's the only one that I got because I did direct everybody to go to your Buy Me a Cup. And mods, I don't know if you guys can continue to ignore the Nightbot because that's mine. He's on an automatic schedule. Click the one that is at the top. So mods, if you can go in and highlight Dennis's and put it up there. That would be great, that it constantly rotates so someone doesn't lose it. A French pendulum. Funny. Haha, Nadia. And if you guys want to be specific about, if you just want to ask one of us or two of us or all of us, you're going to have to let us know. Because if you say nothing, we're just all going to answer it. Unless the guys don't want to.
I think we should all answer. Just whoever's asked goes first. Kind of confirmation.
Sure.
See how the energies go.
I like that because it is about.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, where's the fancy mic tonight?
I can't have electronics on me when I do this.
Okay, gotcha. I know dowsing rods are affected that way. All right, so Peg has one. I'm going to star them if they're in the chat, if I catch them. And then, Dennis, you tell me if you get anyone in the coffee shop.
Yeah, just linked up to it, so we'll see. Nothing yet.
Okay. All right. So while we wait on the coffee shops to come through, I will pull up the ones we have. Now, I found one. If there's any other ones, I'll try to find them.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all you that are wishing me a happy birthday.
All right. Let's do this. Is Dan Abrams okay? I saw him on a live shot and almost didn't recognize him. He's like a skeleton. News law correspondent. It sounds like that name is familiar, but I can't place him.
I don't know who he is.
Big truther. Into the news, I think.
Oh, okay.
Alternative news.
We want to know if he's a good guy.
I think we want to know if he's okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Probably health-wise.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'll take this off the screen. All right. So I got a yes with the Empress and the King of Swords. But I think in the past he said to tread lightly. That's what Knight of Cups means. So yeah, he had to think about his future. Now I'm going to work on his health question. I have to separate the two, but you guys throw in your answers.
Go, Dennis.
I just asked about his health, and his health is fine. Maybe he's just dealing with losing weight or something. I don't know, but he's healthy.
Okay.
I got a no, but it seemed more on the emotional side. There was an image of privacy for me, but it was actually a quick no. So it seems more along the lines of emotional, if you will.
Okay. The health that I asked the health question, and I got the strength card that he's actually okay. I think that maybe he was sick in the past, but this is about moving away of troubled waters, moving away from it. And 6 of Cups is reconciliation. So I think he's got his health back. So he apparently has been sick. Okay.
Well, that's kind of confirmation. Mine was more on emotional. The health was okay.
Yep. The base card on that was judgment. Something got his attention. I think it made him sick, but he's okay now. All right. Now, let's see. Dennis, you just holler if a coffee comes in.
My whole
Donnie is
pot came
playing
in.
hope.
Can I holler now?
Do what?
Says my whole pot came in. Is that okay? I holler now?
Holler, holler.
Let me check.
Nadia's doing the hokey pokey. Okay.
As long as she puts her left foot in.
That's how it all starts.
Hey, yeah.
Birthday, old man.
He does
Thank you,
exist.
thank you, Lee.
That's like your second drive-by.
It's like
Right by
buzzards
birthdays.
flying around me, you know?
Okay. So Russ asked, are the divas the spirits of the planet kingdom? Divas is like being the diva? Divas? Devas? I don't know what that is, but I guess. What? Davas. Davas. The devas, the spirits of the planet kingdom.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. I got a yes. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yes. And 2 of Wands. If you see that he's always holding Gaia in his hand. It's also about, if you pay attention to Knight of Pentacles in the picture, this is about a lot of plants in her background. I think also it has to do with the animal kingdom. She's one who can summon animals with spirit and control plants. So flora and fauna leader. Yeah. But the Devas, the Knight of Pentacles manifesting the plant kingdom. Absolutely. He's a manifester. But he does very carefully. So I don't know what devas are, or if it's
I
the
don't know either.
spirits. That's okay. But I got a yes.
But they're plant spirits. I got a yes.
Yep.
I got a yes. I asked twice because I didn't know what it was. So I asked for Russ's intent. Are we asking for the right meaning? And
I understand. Okay. All right. Let's see. Mary Jean had one. The crystals I bought today real. All right. There are quite a few fake ones floating around. I gotta know.
Sorry, MJ, 2 no's.
I gotta know. 5 of Cups is a total loss. Yeah, King of Cups. Yeah, Dennis's fault. No, but it was you didn't set your boundaries to get the right feeling on them. 8 of Swords. You got hoodwinked, darling.
Could I also mention I just like a quick little blip there.
Mm-hmm.
They will work fine. They will do the job.
The intention and the energy you put into them will correct it.
Right.
But I think that if they labeled them and then just took your money, it doesn't mean that they're not spiritually working for you. You just put the intention behind it.
I agree.
So the
answer I got was no.
Okay. All right. So that's 3 no's. But it's okay, Mary Jean. Don't just go throw them in the trash. You put your good energy, divine energy in it and have the right intention. It'll be okay.
Indeed.
I'm trying to do it so you can see my rods moving. Across is yes. Spreading out is a no for me.
Right.
Yeah, I'd put my pendulum up higher, but I'm afraid if I did that, I'd probably hypnotize myself.
Russ says that.
Drive by Merlin. Happy birthday.
Davis alert dragons and leprechauns. Okay, Russ. He was talking about the Davis alert dragons and leprechauns.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do we have any more?
Nothing in the coffee.
Okay, let's go. caught anymore. It seems like everybody's quiet. Let me go back to the top. Nadia, if you've caught any, will you send me a text? Let me check, make sure she hasn't already.
Act like this was Dennis on his 4-hour marathon.
It may be a short night tonight. No one has any questions.
That was fun. As long as there's questions, I'll answer them. I don't care how long it takes.
As long as he's got coffee, it's good.
There you go. Well, coffee doesn't really affect me, but
it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay, all the way back to the top, and I'm not seeing any questions.
Well, we could just chat until some
chat.
come up. Oh, there's one. Nadia has one.
All right. I think everybody's in shock over Dennis's slideshow of his life.
Well, there's only 2 inconsistencies in that.
To think how long that show would have been if we got all your lives in there.
Well, true. And
All
that's
right.
just on Earth alone.
Rowan says she couldn't get the buy me a coffee to work. You tried 3 times. You're sorry. I tell you what, you can use mine and Nightbot, and I'll send it to Dennis. I'll just transfer it if you need to do that. But Nadia's question.
You can do that?
Yeah, or I'll just Venmo it to you. Whatever.
Oh.
That's fine. Or next time you have a show, I'll just send it right back to you. We tend to do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
That plane that I saw last night with an aura, was it a plane?
What's that actually?
Wow. I gotta know. All right.
I got a initial didn't want to answer. I readjusted. I got a yes.
Oh.
And I said define plane as we know it as an airplane, and I got another yes.
Okay.
I got a yes too.
Okay. I guess they're picking up on. I got off-worlders because 3 of Cups can be a collective of off-worlders and moved a lot quicker.
Well, yeah,
I don't know the speed of this plane or whatever they called it, but well, here's an interesting twist. When it comes to tarot, there's always more details in it. The death card comes in here. I'm wondering, because when it's not about a physical death, it means changing into something. I wonder if it appeared to be an airplane. And then maybe, what do you call that? Shapeshift? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me ask.
Shapeshift, yep.
I get a yes on that.
Okay, so airplane as you saw it with your eyeballs, but it was actually something. So it was cloaked to appear as an airplane, maybe. Hope that sets right with you, Nadia. All right.
Let's see, Kalida. I know. Love you, Kalida.
Okay. Russ has.
I got a yes on that too.
Okay.
Shapeshift.
I'm going to mark these so I don't forget them here.
Yeah, would you mark these, please?
Let's see.
I'm writing another book.
You're writing another book? I think before all this is over with, we're all going to be writing books. Or we should write one together. All right. Russ had one. Marissa has one. Welcome, Marissa. Question. The beautiful warm weather we're having in the Pittsburgh area, is this natural? It'll be 3 weeks without rain. Wow.
Marissa, I'm north of Pittsburgh. You should get a hold of me. Be happy to meet up with you.
Wow. Yeah, our Rocco's from that area. Okay. All right. Is it natural weather happening? Yeah, Rocco, haven't you said it's been extremely hot in your
I got
area?
a yes on that. It
Okay.
is natural.
I'm getting my rods are bending in, but they're not crossing. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's a mix of both.
Good.
I'm getting that too. So the real truth about it, this is my white hat card here. I think that the truth about it is it's the reason it's happening is for positivity. Now, this is wishes being granted, but it's to help cups are
Heal?
about emotions. So I get that it's a good thing, but it's natural, yes, but also influenced by white hats, if that makes sense. Queen of Swords is a yes to balance it out. So I think they're balancing what is natural, but I think they've maybe put a little push into it, if that makes sense. I got both.
Yep. Interesting.
The weird thing about that was I did feel okay. Sometimes when I do them, I mean, anytime I touch my rods, it's energy.
Mm-hmm.
And the weird thing about it was when I was doing it, this was kind of off and on the two middle fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that really means, but that generally tells me how I interpreted that they didn't fully cross, but they came in. Like you said, it's not the whole story.
I was going to say that when I do the rods, that tells me there's more to it than that.
Right.
Yeah.
I try and go by the vibration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The base card on that is the devil. I think maybe the bad guys had an intention to mess with the weather and the good guys had to step in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it has been very dry, unnaturally dry.
Wow. All right. All right. Everybody answered. Now, Nadia's trying to catch him for me. Okay. Russ has one. Are there massive holes in the Arctic and Antarctic leading to inner Earth?
Okay, I have to ask them two separately. Arctic.
It's
Antarctic.
fine. I do too. Because it's two separate locations.
Well, I'm going to ask you this 3 questions. Actually, are there massive holes in Antarctic and Arctic? And then I'm going to ask, are those holes leading to inner Earth? If that makes sense.
Wow. All right. I got a yes.
I got yes, Arctic, yes, Antarctic on the holes.
Yep.
Then leading to inner Earth, I got a pause on the Arctic, reset. They went to the Arctic. I asked again, went back to the Arctic. It was a pause. So Antarctic, yes. Arctic for the inner Earth. Again, vibration was down here.
Mhm.
There's a little bit more to the story, but overall, it's a could be, if you will.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a yes, and a yes, meaning yes, there is a massive hole in the Arctic, massive hole in the Antarctic, and both holes lead down into Middle Earth.
Okay. Well, I
Right.
did the same thing that Jay did, asking, are they in Antarctica? And Rocco, yep, he's the one that dug the hole. His deck post went too far. So, but yeah, manifesting a hole. These were made on purpose. Queen of Swords, yes, because it leads to a collection of people. There are inner cities, inner Earth, and a group of people that live there.
Jen,
Yes.
could you pull Okay, because I got the pause on the Antarctic, and you kind of got something similar. Is there something in the Arctic before the inner Earth that is, quote, habitable? If that makes sense. I don't know why I'm asking it that way.
2 inner Earths?
Or maybe two different civilizations, perhaps.
Well, Antarctica has 2.
Well, or the Arctic,
why not?
that was the pause, and then
Yeah.
yes, but are there 2 maybe different species or people?
Yeah.
I think at one
I think
point there were negative entities down there.
Okay.
Because this is walking away for and that didn't serve a purpose. I think they were evicted and kicked out.
With the scaly ones.
I'm agreeing that the Dracos, I think, were in control, at least one of the species, the Matra, maybe. Wheel of Fortune, that it's been cleaned up and has done a 180.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Antarctic is direct. Antarctic is direct.
Antarctica is definitely direct. Arctic, I was a little iffy on.
Yeah.
Queen of Cups represents the Arctic, and that is, I think, that one, it does, but it's more strict, if that makes sense. We thought Antarctica was strict. Because 2 of Swords represents, well, it's fear of the unknown. I think this is one of the big, huge secrets that sometimes Spirit doesn't want you to know because you're not meant to know.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet, anyway.
Go lay down. Go.
The magician, he can be a trickster, so it doesn't mean that there isn't holes and they don't lead to Middle Earth. It just means that they just don't want you to know as much about the Arctic.
Really?
Let's see. Judgment. Wow.
Love. Okay, love you. Yes, I know.
Yeah, definitely. Judgment. They're trying to get our attention now. Judgment is about, well, not only have the bad guys been judged, but now they're trying to get our attention. But tread lightly in that area. I do believe eventually, if we want to go, we would be able to. But this is a work in progress.
Yeah, it's not time yet.
It's just not time.
Remember we talked about our battles the other night. I wanted to just bring this up real quick because you have me on camera. Can you see my elbow?
Wow. Yeah.
That came out of that, and I don't know if you can see it from the side, but it's like there's about a cup of fluid in it. Yeah, there's a cup of fluid in that. Easy.
Wow.
It's like Popeye, the Sailor Man.
Nadia
texted
Who
me.
you been messing around with?
Let's see.
We were battling that night. I woke up, my hands were swollen, my knuckles like I was in a fight as a young kid.
We were all beat up that next day.
Really?
Yep.
I came out without a scratch.
Oh, you were holding the couch.
Merlin just waved his wand around. Why we have the energy of inner Earth? Nadia sent me a question. I don't know if I found it in the chat, but
could it be Atlantis before inner Earth? Is that the question?
No, that's Joe's question.
No, it says Nadia.
Hey.
Does it? All right. Hold on. Well, she texted it to me probably because she knows I won't be able to find it. Her question is, could it be Atlantis before inner Earth? Was that what you saw? Let's see.
That's the one I see.
Okay. Good question, JoJo.
So,
all right.
So are we talking about the Arctic?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. She probably just sent it to me in case I didn't catch it.
Okay. So I'm going to take that as the Arctic because that's where I got the pause, not in the Antarctic. I'm going to take the Arctic
before
as
inner Earth.
Right. Could it be Atlantis before inner Earth? That's where I'm going.
Okay. Okay.
I agree.
Okay, that's interesting.
Wow. There's a little twist to that story.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. All right.
Interesting.
It also has some advice.
No, what I got was no. Let Dennis go first. Let Dennis go first.
Yeah. Dennis, what
Well,
you got?
I got a yes. In the Arctic. I mean, just below the Arctic.
Yeah.
And what did you say was interesting? What did you feel?
Well, the
Well,
Emperor.
Dennis.
Oh,
no,
Dennis.
no, I thought because I thought Atlantis was sunk.
Okay, so you were just going, oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jen.
Okay, so the Emperor well, it's a major arcana, so it's a definite yes, but I'm curious to know, it was wrapped up and it's in that area. Okay, tens are about they still hold a lot of burden. I think there's still a lot of energy there. That's the location of it, but I think you have to go through a portal to get to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It does to me. What I got was I got an immediate yes, and then I got a lingering that did not want to cross, and what came to me was yes, they did. It wasn't Atlantis. It seems to me. It seems like the people, and they rediscovered that place. In other words, they didn't make it. That's what I was seeing as that came through.
Yeah, well, with that 10 of wands, it can represent when Atlantis fell, they could have everyone fled to that area, if that makes sense as well. I still get that there's portal energy there. I think they may have to go through an extra step to get to this area. But it's funny you just said that, Dennis, because I have a humanitarian card. It's about the people of Atlantis as well.
Yeah, I got a yes on that portal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like they rediscovered that, or they knew it, but they didn't make that place.
Oh, well, this is confirmation. The base card is the star card. So and that's an Atlantean card, off-worlders, that kind of thing. The people of Thoth.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, the green tablets just flashed in my head. Seriously.
Wow. Yeah.
Neat.
All right. Okay, Nadia said that I think we got Russ's question.
What's your bottom card? What was your bottom card on that?
Star card.
Star card.
Yeah.
Could you pull two more?
Sure.
Okay, she's pulling. I don't know why they wanted you to pull two more.
Wow.
That should do it.
I believe the leader.
Pull one more if you want, but go ahead.
Okay. The leader of Atlantis, one of the leaders, as in Thoth, after they lost Atlantis, moved everyone there. Wow. After everything was stolen, that's a thief card. Rare. Wow. Okay. One final card, the Hermit, starting a new journey. So did some soul searching, and that's where they ended up. So
I'm sorry, I'm like staying connected, so give me the questions.
It's fine.
They're
That's
not
okay.
letting go.
That's totally fine. Okay.
Just stay with me. It's good.
Okay, so Nadia said that Jan and Peg have questions. I also have, right now I'm going to do JoJo's, and then Chrissy's got a couple too. So let's, JoJo had one. All right, honey, what you got? Has Atlantis been removed from Gaia? Okay, well, we're on that kind of energy.
I'm going to do one more.
Wow, okay.
Okay, this is unusual for me because I generally try and ask 2 or 3 times. I thought I had to reset. I got a no, a yes, and a They're asking me to redefine that. Like, in other words, you're
Mm,
onto something, but expand on it.
Yeah, same.
I did too,
It told me to
because
rephrase it.
it could go either way. They want me to enhance it. So
Yeah.
once I pulled an extra card, I got an Ace of Pentacles, which is a definite yes.
Okay.
They were called, Atlantis was called away, and when they ascended. The Magician card is about ascension. That's major arcana plus an ace. Yeah, they wanted me to
Yeah.
expand and rephrase too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got to rephrase, and it was like they had been here, but eventually left. So
Yeah,
they are no longer on Gaia.
there's divine protection on that. And I don't understand, but it whatever that was there was divine. It was either divine intervention or protection. They're showing me both. Just keep saying it over and over. Okay, that's all I got. Go ahead.
I wonder if that would explain why I got a portal card in the other question. You would assume if you go down in that hole in inner earth that it would be in Gaia herself, but if it's a portal, it could take you anywhere. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Could it be the inhabitants of
Or is it an
Atlantis that
engineered
went in?
portal? Engineered portal. Engineered direct. One way only. They their elders had the technology. Did they did they rediscover it?
Wow. They manifested a new world.
Okay.
So that's a portal card as well. So yeah, they manifested that.
That's basically ascending now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Base card on that was 8 of Cups, and that they had to walk away for life that didn't serve them anymore. So they just moved on.
You can stay.
Wow. All right. She said Jan has one and Peg has one. Let me go back up here. I've got Chrissy starred. Thank you, Jojo, for the question. Oh, and Roanne did send me one in the coffee that I will get to Dennis financially. Let's see what it says. I'll do that one. Okay. So Roanne wants to know, in a past life, was I ever in a prison camp and all my fingers were broken? Wow. Okay.
There's 2 questions for me. Prison camp. So all the fingers broken at the prison camp, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. In a past life, prison camp.
Yep.
And who is this?
Roanne.
Okay.
Bought you a coffee.
Thank you, Roanne.
Yeah, there was a severe beating. The fingers were to show the others and like an example. They're really sticking to this.
Yeah.
It was very traumatic. Okay, but yeah, on both. But it was like they did it they did it in front of some people. But they used her for that to show them, like,
used her as an example.
Yeah. Won't let it go. Okay, please pass. We're good.
Yeah, I got the same. Yes, she was in a past life in a prison camp, and yes, all of her fingers are broken.
Yep. The 8 of Swords, bound and entrapped.
Honestly, I felt like one hand, the fingers were gone, not just broken. One hand, the fingers were gone. I'm like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was cruel.
It can be that can be broken as well, I think.
Yeah.
2 major arcana cards. The Tower. This was a horrible thing that happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
That tarot card is absolute destruction and chaos, and it was done by the devil. The people. You're right. They did use her as an example, because I got another arcana card. A Judgment is. They used her to show people how they would be judged. She just got called to be the guinea pig, so to speak. But
And
Rowan, yes.
she was young. She was young, and that's the cruelty of it. She was young. Why is this doing that?
Mm.
I don't. It's not child, but childlike, tween. You
Yeah.
know, not toddler, but can you confirm that? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that question. Age.
I know she's getting it. 10.
Wow. Ace of Swords, yes. Like
10.
teenager. Absolutely.
I'm getting 10, but she was mature 10. But tall for her age. Okay. Can we get off this? It's ugly. Okay, thank you. Okay. It's very, very, very traumatic.
Yeah. But Ace of Swords, yes, she was young, like teenager age. Wow.
Okay.
Whew. And I thought my past lives were traumatic. Good grief.
And that was very.
It's a lot of energy to hold on to. All right, Rowan. Hope that resonates with you. Oh, Miss Charlotte bought a coffee. And so they're going to end up sending them to me, and I'll get them to Dennis. And that's okay. If it's not working, I don't know why the link's not working.
Okay, I went out of the page and came back in a different way, so maybe it'll work now. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So Ms. Charlotte wants to know, are we able to send the man-made insects out of our reality space with love and light? And she also says, I heard to do this instead of mashing them. And she says, happy birthday, Dennis.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Could you?
So what we're asking is, are we able to send the man-made insects like mosquitoes out of our reality space with love and light instead of smashing them up?
I'm getting it either way. I'm not. There's no preference.
I'm getting a yes, you can.
Yep, me too. Yeah, judgment to call them away. Absolutely. You can manifest this. You just have to use your words. You'll have to like verbally say this. You'll have to have intention to manifest it and verbally
Right.
say it.
Right.
They're showing me potato chips. Like, there's so many. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't cruel.
It would, this is the lean on your hoe card. It would take a lot of work.
Mm.
I'm also getting right now that if you're protected, you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You're just mean,
My
Rocco.
dad, I'm telling you, my dad, a fly wouldn't touch him. They would be biting all over me and my brother.
Don't worry about it.
They're all buzzing around my dad. They won't land on him.
You should have
Just
just been.
call me. I found out that I'm part Sicilian, so just call me.
He was 100%
We'll
a
take
tie.
care of it.
Even the bugs wouldn't touch him. Okay.
Mosquitoes eat me alive, but Lee tells me it's because I'm so sweet. He got that all wrong. But all right. So thank you, Charlotte.
Russ had a second question on massive holes. That
Oh,
was
did
overlooked.
he? Okay,
Oh.
let me star all these. And Christy bought a coffee. I'll read that one. Let's go so we don't get. I'm going to go back up here. I don't want to lose. I've got some starred. All right, I got Jan's star. I did that one. Did I miss one from Russ?
So you can go.
I'm just not getting anything in coffee yet, so.
I don't. We got the inner earth one with the holes. I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, I got pegs starred. Russ, I don't see it, honey. You may just have to retype it.
Too many algorithms again.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I see where you capitalized. I had 2 seconds on massive holes that I think was overlooked. Well, and it's overlooked because I don't see it. Yeah, just retype it, honey, and I'll catch it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go up. And I'll get to Chrissy's. She had one in the coffee. Let's see. In the coffee one, she says, "Happy birthday, Dennis. Love you tons."
Thank you.
Kissy emoji, party emoji.
Kissy face.
Kissy face. All right, Chrissy, I will get that cup of coffee to him. All right, speaking
My
of
granddaughter's
Chrissy.
beating all the women off with the stick nowadays.
Okay, speaking of Miss Chrissy, she's got a couple questions here. Will we be able to go through the various portals after Ascension?
Okay, that's. I got to break that down. Various portals.
Because there's multiple portals, and I think they may put strict rules of which ones you can.
Exactly.
It's come down to if Dennis gives us a key to it or not.
Okay. Can we maybe start with?
Will
we be able to go through portals after we ascend? Let's kind of leave it at that, and then maybe we can expand on it. I'm trying.
Yeah, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good?
Yep. That's good.
Thank you. I know how you work.
Spirit's bossy.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yes, not everyone. It's yeah, I know. Just let it flow. Depends on your level.
Yeah.
But
depends on your vibration.
This is swaying back and forth. In other words, okay, what that means to me is there you will be able to. Okay, you once you're there, you have to experience a couple things, and then do you know what I mean? Like almost like not like pay your dues, but learn. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raising your vibration to match that of the portal you want to go through.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's. This is what I got. Talk about different levels and how far advanced. Maybe not necessarily the baby pages. Like if you're just starting out, if you've just ascended, I agree. I think that in order to go through the portal, you're going to have to get the permission of the higher ups based on what you have learned and how your manifestation is as well. Yep.
Kind of like having security clearances.
10 of Wands is once you wrap up, it's like if you go to school to learn how to do it and do it for the right intention. Once you've wrapped up all of the things you have to do, then yes, you can. Giving and receiving to humanity will be based on, like I said, you would get a key based on what you have given back. Whatever level of ascension you're on will determine how far you can go.
I'm sorry, I'm hoarding the keys.
Yes, we saw that key ring.
They don't leave my sight.
It's probably just one ring.
All right. Do we want? Is there more to that? Is there more to that, or is that good?
Oh, I can put it back up if you want to. Do you want to expand on it? But I agree that it's just based on what level
I think that kind of says it. If that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do more, but that's the various portals after ascension. That
it kind of speaks to the various portals.
Yeah. That could be infinite.
Depends on the portal and depends on the person.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what you've learned.
Okay. Russ's question is in there. I think I just happened to catch it.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Let me
Or
go.
who's next? Who's next? Star him.
I'm going to star Russ and then go back up Chrissy's second question because it was right in a row. I want to make sure that I get it. We'll be given. Oh, I already did that. Oh, she did it twice. No wonder. Okay. Sorry, Chrissy. I'm old and senile. All right. So let's go down. We'll get to Russ. Here we go. These massive holes at both poles, does one lead into the future and the other into the past? Well, we'll have to break that up.
Yeah, I got to look at it.
Okay.
Which one is which?
Well, I got to ask, is the Arctic, okay, either or for them? Like, is either one of these the past or the future? And then to try and, if either one of them get a yes, which one?
Figure out which one it is.
Oh, okay.
So how do you want to go with that so we're kind of all in sync?
Let's do a yes or no if the massive holes lead to the future.
At either, okay.
At
Yeah.
either one.
Okay. Okay, you good?
And if that's not okay, we'll take them one at a time. It's okay.
Okay, we'll mention that. Not for humanity. But I'm getting a no. I got a no, and I got a. It's kind of above your pay grade. It's not for you to know. If you,
I have to split it. I think maybe one does and one doesn't.
Yes.
I would agree with that, but they're telling me that's it.
Okay, and that's okay.
You just
Yeah, I
haven't
mean,
been
they
around long
can-
enough, Joe.
Right? What's that?
You just haven't been around long enough.
Well, mine are a little more feisty. They've been with me for a while. Right now, they're
Mine are
Stay
saying
with
the
me.
South Pole is the future and the North Pole is the past.
okay. Let me confirm that. I'm getting a no still.
Yeah, I
Let me
don't.
ask one more time.
I'm getting that the Arctic
Time.
is a no. That is all done and gone with that loss.
Yeah, they
did-
won't fully confirm it for me, so that's above our pay grades, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, that's angels, angelic evil can do certain things like that, but this is not even on the realm of us right at this
I think
this moment.
okay. So they're giving me a download. So maybe it was to go into the past, the Arctic. It's like being an adult and want to turn back time and go back to the baby Page stage because they're both wands. If you had the heart and desire to do it, yeah, but this timing thing, I don't know. I think you're right, Rocco, that it's beyond us. Because it really does. It's just lean on your hoe. You don't need to worry about the Arctic right now. Now, as far as Antarctica goes, about the future, two huge aces. That is definitely, and justice and truth. It's about balance.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that's meant. It's meant for few. Few. That's meant. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, well, that again would be like the vibrational thing.
Yeah, depending on where you're at, but
Right.
that's they're showing me the elect, the
like that remnant group. Yeah, I believe that if you're good about manifesting and you're really, really spiritual, because the high priestess is in here, you would be able to travel beyond the veil in a portal or something like that into the future. But you got to be a certain level because that's about intuition.
This was elect. This was
Spirituality.
there was a pureness, and it's It's bestowed. It's not earned. It's given. Is that okay?
Wow, I kept pushing the Arctic because I don't like not knowing, but I know they're not
Can you
going to
see
tell
me?
me. If I'm not meant to
Oh.
know, they'll tell me.
Screen went blank.
We see ya.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything.
Oh, spirit may be interfering. You probably got a lot of energy messing with your screen, honey. Yeah, as far as the Arctic goes,
You like him?
they won't tell me. King and Queen of Cups have set boundaries. I told you, Dennis has the keys. They have set boundaries, and you don't need to know, and they want you to surrender. Stop asking the question. And I said,
Stop
okay.
it.
That's what I got.
Stop it.
That's why I was doing this. It was.
It said stop.
Yeah,
Stop
this is an elect, and the elect are selected. It's not how we vision the elect. It's
Yep.
when you know, good job, attaboy, whatever. You
It's not time yet.
right. Okay, excuse me 1 second. Hang on.
Time's up.
Oh, yeah, Peg, thanks for the reminder. I started. I just have to crawl all the way back up here and go get it. It's fine.
Okay, sorry. I mean, my dog, my one dog actually loves my angels, and she's sitting here and she's not looking at me. She's looking up behind me. And she's wagging and she's breathing on me, and it was hot on my leg. So sorry.
It's okay. Our cats do that. They'll just stare and every time they're little. So when they were really, really babies, they wouldn't look at me. They would look behind me, and
That's what she was doing.
Yeah. All right. So this one is Peg's. Can reptilians breathe fire?
Okay.
Well, there we go. I think we
on
need to be a
Earth,
little more specific.
Yeah.
Because you could consider a dragon a reptilian, positive and negative, but you can also be talking. There's many species of not just the Dracos. There's different types. So
yeah.
Can you give a clarification on that, Peggy, in the chat, please?
Yeah, if you mean the Dracos, then we'll do that. Or do you mean dragons?
Yeah, that's fast.
Thank you, Nadia. Oh, yeah. Jan had one too. Okay, yeah. I've got it starred, Jan. Thank you. And let's see. Nadia is also checking our energy as well. Because she said give her the word and she'll close questions when ready. All right. Thank you, Nadia.
For 4 hours.
Well, then, Dennis, you can do it by yourself because I ain't got 4 hours. All right.
It's a weekend. Come on now.
I know. Yeah, my weekend's busier than my week. Everybody's home. Okay. Oh, okay. So Peg says, not Dracos, the Draco tools. You mean the bad dudes?
Yeah.
Hybrids here on Earth, is that where we're looking?
The ones that use humans for food.
So the real ones, not the hybrids.
Yeah.
Right, not hybrids.
Non-hybrids.
The ones from Beta Reticuli 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta figure out what you're telling me. Okay. Okay.
I had to rephrase, but it said yes. The Dracos. did breathe fire.
I got a no here on Earth. I got a yes to they did breathe fire at one point.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like it was here.
that's because I think the Dracos are gone now.
Well, it just seems evolutionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
well, I agree because mine is split. Now, major I have 3 major arcanas, and
okay,
they always represent yeses, but I think
does this make sense? It's more acid than fire. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Like
it does.
it's not. It
Well, it's like I think the Komodo dragon spits acid.
yeah. Okay, that's what
True.
I'm. Okay.
Yeah, they have so much. I can't stand Komodo dragons. Ugh. They have so much bacteria in their mouth. It's like acid.
Okay.
But I have the Sun card. I don't think it's that way anymore, but it's still a
Yeah.
major arcana, meaning yes. But I don't think that they have the ability. It keeps wanting to change what it's called. Not really fire. The only thing
Yeah.
they're into is destroying humanity.
Yeah.
And totally evil because the devil card's in here too. Now these
Yeah.
cards have fire in them.
They can crush the bones. There it goes. My screen's black again.
Wow, 9 of Cups. They
We
wish
still
they
see-
could. They wish they could still do
Right.
it. Nope.
Does okay? Can I ask this?
Sure.
I think at one point in their evolution there was something, but like I said, they weren't showing me fire. This almost seems to be a lure. Like, in other words, they would tell primitive people this. I mean, it's like, okay, when
Like
they would come and conquer,
just
like,
threaten them?
I don't know, it's kind of like, okay, slow it down. It's almost like, okay, this was a story of legend. You know, in other words, they're the villagers, and they're going, don't make me breathe this fire. I'll breathe the fire, but yet it was like you're saying, it was more along the lines of saliva and acid. It wasn't necessarily fire. However, it could be ignited. It could.
Oh, interesting. I'll spray lighter fluid.
But not anymore. But
right.
I think it was the fat. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
If they're biting someone, fat with the acid.
All right.
That's all I can.
Well, I wonder if they really have a strong sulfur base to it as well, because anybody that's ever said that they came in contact with Draco say the smell is horrendous.
I'm getting a yes on that. Yeah, nodding. Thank you.
Okay. All right. That would make sense. Okay. Peg, I hope that answers your question, honey. All right. Thanks, Christy, for stopping in. You have a great weekend, too. All right. Let's go back up here because I've got 1 starred for Terry.
Okay.
I have, who else did I have? I had Jan, I think. Yep. Let's see. Here's Janet. She had one a while ago, and I haven't gotten to it yet. You said in an earlier show that Deep State had 80% completion to go. How long is it going to take? Any devastation?
I'm out on that.
Well, I think it was actually the answer was, do they have to? I think they've already gotten quite a bit done, but they have to get to 80%. They're just not quite done. So how long will it take? Any devastation? Well, the guys can answer the any devastation because that's a yes or no. I will ask the cards the part about how long because I can look for numbers. You know, they don't like putting times and dates on stuff, though.
What did she mean by any devastation?
You're going to see it in your cards.
Plans to destroy, false flags and all that stuff that they do.
I'm not being rude, but yeah, I get it.
What is it, Jay? What do you need,
All
honey?
right, your cards are going to show it all.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And I mean, they weren't being rude. It's just they're kind of, well, she has the answer. She'll pull it. I get it. Yeah. It wasn't, sometimes you get curt. I can't tell you.
That's okay.
Thank you for staying so long. I appreciate it.
All right. So how long is it going to take? And then will there be any devastation? Yeah, all of that will come in. I'll do my best with the numbers, but tarot does not, they're beyond space and time, and they do not like, because our time is warped, if that makes sense. Wow. Time, 10 months. Well, it certainly tells a story. Okay, it told a perfect story. So as far as we're doing not only the timing of it, I'm getting 8s and 9s in here. Now I also have a 10, but I don't look at 10s that way because 10 means it's coming to its ending. So 8 and 9. Now that could be 8 or 9 days, 8 or 9 weeks or months, but it never goes beyond a year because this is about wrapping it up. This is about wrapping it up. Don't worry about it. Okay. The off-worlders are helping take down the deep state. This is about the Galactic Federation. Yeah. Judgment is being served currently. So I think that they're pretty much, I think you're going to find out about the truth soon. Baby Pages of Swords.
Yeah.
They have to drip drop. He's the little drippy drop page. They have to slowly release that information because the public cannot handle it.
I get that too.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what it means. Bottom card times 2.
Bottom card times 2.
Bottom card times 2.
Okay, so within a year, it's a 6. That's a victory. You'll have victory within a year.
Okay.
That's 12 months.
Is that what
So
you wanted?
it's a number 6. Victory within 12 months.
Yeah, I'm getting we're at the end game and it's slowly coming down.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was a 6. This is a 6. Humanitarian. Yep, totally coming to an end. Yep.
I can't open. Whoever texted me, I think it was Nadia. I can't open my phone right now.
It's okay. I'll see.
Blank.
It was Nadia. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Nadia. Go ahead. You can close them out if you want to. The energy's changing. Okay, that's fine. So the final one on that is death. Literally their deaths and slow change for us for humanitarian purposes. So yeah.
I mean,
Well,
like
I like what when they told you that, Rocco, because that base card is the big victory card. So times 2, that means they won't go above or beyond a year.
Okay.
But with that baby page of swords, it means they do have to drip drop that information out because people can't take it. Okay. All right. So Jan, I hope that resonates with you. Let me go down and see if there's any more that I had starred.
I'm okay.
Okay. I got Jan, I got Peg.
I'm okay, Nadia. They know it's done.
Okay. You're glitching in time, Rocco. I feel it.
Yeah, and they don't normally stay with me this long. If they do, it's
Yeah. I think
good.
we can wrap it up. And if you want to quit personally, you just go ahead. And if you just,
I'm okay. They're good with me. I'm okay. Sometimes this happens. The rocking. That's
okay. No, I've done that before too. Jan, I don't know if that was a question. It's not in caps, so I'm not quite sure. She said a psychic has said on iTunes that Biden wins in 2024. Hell no. He's still dead, guys. You're watching the movie. But I mean, I can pull cards if you want to, just a yes or no, but I don't think so. Even Dennis answered that when I asked him the other day if it would wrap up before 2024, and it was a hard yes. So,
Yep.
All right. Is that it? I think that's it, guys.
There's one more.
Is there one more? I want to make sure. There is. It's Terry's. Terry has one.
Okay.
Is there really a South Pole, or is that Antarctica? And
There was one more. There was one more. I mean,
one more.
did you answer that?
Terry, I got Mr. T.
Okay.
So as far as Joe Biden winning it, nope. I pulled cards for Jan's question about who wins.
I was a little bit deep in there.
That's okay.
Was there one more question? When you said something, I said there's one more. Was there one more? They keep telling me there's one more.
There's one more. Well, this is the last question. This is the one question. So if this is what you're talking about, yeah, okay. Terry's is the last question, I believe.
Okay.
Is there really a South Pole, or is that Antarctica? I think she's probably basing it on the ice wall.
Yeah.
And if it's a wall in the fishbowl, is there really a South Pole? Okay. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So. And if you guys need to split that up, I understand, because that's 2 questions.
I get a yes on both. There is a South Pole, and it's called Antarctica.
Okay, they're asking me for something else. I'm getting a yes too, but there's something else.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, they gave me a little more information to it too. Wow.
I don't know what it means. Tick, 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 tick.
Russ has.
I got yes. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Much love, then. Thank you.
I got a huge yes.
Yep.
On both.
Yeah.
Ace of Wands, absolutely. The Star card, that's a major arcana. I really think this is telling me who's in charge. That means the Galactic Federation, Mr. T, and the White Hats. All of those cards. I don't believe it was controlled earlier by anybody else but bad guys, but they have control over it now. And eventually, I believe we're going to get to go there at some point.
The tick, tick, tick was your timeline. That's what they said.
Yeah. We're going to, some of us will be able to start a new beginning there. We have to manifest our future. So if we want to use maybe that portal or different areas or go to inner earth, I think we'll be able to do it. It's just a matter of time. Wow. You'll be able to manifest whole new worlds, the inner earth, inner world. You'll have victory over it. But I got yes to both questions. There is a South Pole, and it is Antarctica. So if you think about pole shift or the electromagnetic field, you have to have 2 poles to balance it out.
Yep.
It's just not shaping the way we keep thinking.
Right.
So think beyond the box.
They kind of were just like your timeline was your thinking, your timeline. Like I said, there was more to it, but it was just like you guys. Yes.
Yeah. It was in a rough spot before it's controlled now by the good guys and the off-worlders, and eventually our timeline will get to go and be there. Base card on that is strength.
That's very manifested earthly. Yes, there's more, but yeah, okay.
Yep.
Please, I'm good. Thank you.
Russ says he had another question that didn't come through, and he's going to retype.
Okay. Well, if it pops in the next minute, I'll grab it. Other than that, we'll wrap it up. I still want to do your oracles. I know it's a lot of energy on Rocco to do rods. Believe me, I know. Russ, I don't see it. So if you are retyping, let me know.
And
It happens, guys. They don't
yeah.
show up. Their algorithms.
Thanks, everyone. If you have the chance,
Sure.
buy Dennis a coffee, either now or later. Just thank Dennis again. Dennis, the happiest of birthday, my friends. It's an honor to have met you, to work with you. You're my friend. You're a mentor. I love you, buddy. I just want to let you know.
Love you too, and you're my son. Always and forever.
Aw. Come on. Aw.
I'll stop that. All right. Well,
Yeah,
I will.
Russ
Up
has
in my
been
eye.
again.
I will. Are you chopping onions? I will add to that. I know that I haven't known Dennis very long, but long enough to know that he's my brother. And I love you. And I really do agree. I wish you the happiest birthday. I'm so glad that I have found you and we've become family. And I do
Yeah.
look up to you, and I consider you a mentor as well. So
Russ, save it for another
it's just
show.
not. I saw that it didn't go through again. It's just
Yeah.
not meant to, and that's
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Sometimes spirit
It's all
says
good.
no.
It's all good. We appreciate it.
Love you all too.
I am
and
your
thank you very
father.
much.
Yeah. Enjoy your birthday, Dennis. I hope it's the best.
Do you mind if I go, since you're doing the oracles?
You go ahead. I'm going to go do oracles.
I appreciate it. That was kind of a lot.
Thank you
Love
so
you guys.
much.
Thank you all. And it was kind of nice to see that pretty much all of our answers were right on board. I mean, confirmation, little expansion.
Yep.
Again, just so people see how we all work. I mean, Dennis is calm. He's like a rock.
Oh.
It's all good.
There's Russ's questions if you want to mark
It's
those.
it's all good. I really just appreciate you guys taking the time to join me, to just show people that there are different ways to get spirit to answer things.
One more thing, big thank you out to Nadia. And I'm going to tell you about this before I go, Dennis. I was going to make a video today. Well, I couldn't do it. I was having time problems today. Anyway, let me give you the synopsis. Okay. I was going to be a reporter out in the wilderness. Okay. Chandler Spirit. Okay. Interdimensional and Density News Network. So anyway, I was going to come out and say that we have an exclusive here today, never before heard. Even Dennis won't talk about it. It's going to shake up the spirit world. But bear with me. I'm manifesting this entity, and I'll kind of do this right now. I'm manifesting this entity. He's coming through. Okay, this is even before Adam. This seems to be a primate of some sort. Yes, he's in front of me. Yes, can I? Hi, right here we have. Okay, can I call you? Okay. Thank you. So is it true you were the first primate to fling your feces?
Oh gosh.
And he was going to hit, and I was going to throw poo-poo in my face. Not real poo-poo.
Oh wow.
So, but anyway, I couldn't do it today, but I thought you.
It's all right. Eventually, maybe you can figure out how to do it. You have to do it.
Maybe I'll have to do it another time.
Absolutely. We're going to manifest that. I want to see this. I love the sound effects and all. So
love you guys. I'll see you.
Love you, honey. Thank you.
All right. I'll bow out too and let you get to it.
All right. Thank you, Dennis. Happy birthday again, honey. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Love and light to all.
Yep. All right, guys. Wow. You got to love Rocco's sense of humor and creativity. But a real quick shout out, a big thank you to Nadia for joining us tonight and doing her narration of Dennis's life. We would still be doing it if we did all of Dennis's lives, but short and sweet, but it was great. And thank you, Nadia, for doing that and participating. So I'm going to go send all of these coffees to Dennis now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and let's get to your oracles so you can enjoy your weekend. Next show will be Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for some coffee and chit chat. All right. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Manifest all kinds of good stuff. Remember Sister Kathy, please, that we're manifesting complete healing for her. Give her the strength that she needs to get better. Okay. All right, here we go. We'll do these in the same order we always do them. Angel of Abundance today is dreams of abundance. Okay. It says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Because sometimes it's obvious what it meant, or obvious of what I've been doing. Other times I have to write down little notes to myself because I won't really remember it later. Okay, here is our archangel for today. I believe I can pronounce this one. Golf clap for Jen tonight. Archangel Dorinka. Very purpley. It says, hone your psychic abilities and see through illusions. All right. That little booklet thingy says, this card guides you to open up to the psychic abilities latent within you. To do this, expand your right brain by listening to your intuition and trusting your inner guidance. Practice choosing with your heart rather than your left brain. Focus on your throat chakra, your spiritual center of truth, and visualize an upward pointing triangle within it. Because it opens, when you do that, it opens up to allow Archangel Dorinka and Archangel Michael to pour sacred geometric codes into it. Wow. Okay. Fancy. All right. So thank you, Archangel Dorinka. All right. Let's put this one away. The way I can keep track of these things here. All right. Your Sacred Forest Oracle. Boy, we keep talking about fires a lot. So fire spirit. It's about getting energy. Okay. Please don't burn things down. We don't need arsonists. The spirit of fire says, incredible vitality, life force, energy, and passion are expanding in your life. Think about all of our cards that are wands. That's what that represents, fire and passion. If you start to feel drained by the expectations of others, don't hold back. Ignite your inner fire. Speak your truth and let the light of the Creator surge through you. All right. Glad that didn't turn into what it could have. Go light people on fire. Please don't do that. That's not nice. All right. And your final ones are your chakra oracles. All right. Only one seems, I don't know, lectury to me. Lectury. Make up new words as they go along. Complacency. Are you getting complacent with what they just told you to do? Are you getting complacent about manifesting things? Are you getting complacent about getting things done and putting things off, procrastinating? Have you just kind of gotten stuck in your ascension? Don't get complacent and accept where you're at, because you can always go higher. Okay? Stay with it. Stay with your journey. Stay with your ascension travels and your, everything that you're trying to complete. Speaking of complete, completion. If you've gotten through one phase of something in your life, consider it complete and walk away. Don't keep going back to it. All right. If something has ended, it's like the death card. Let that thing end and start something new or continue to advance. Don't hold on to stuff. Once it's gone, complete it. All right. And then the final card tonight is acceptance. Well, we just talked about that too. Accept where you are at your level and don't compare yourself to somebody else. Okay. And you accept others for where they're at too. Okay. No spitting on the mirror, no spitting on anybody else. Well, unless you've set them on fire, and I hope you spit on somebody, but that was a little too far, Jen. But those are your 3 chakra oracles for the night. Okay. Like I said, Monday morning, 11 a.m., we'll have some coffee and we'll have a little chit chat. We'll do some tarot and we'll have a good time, because that's what we do here. with the family. All right. Have a good weekend, guys. Be blessed. It's busy, crazy around here. But once again, thank you, Nadia, for being a special guest. And thank you for the guys, Rocco and Dennis, for joining me and showing that Spirit's capable of talking to us in many different forms. Thank you all in the chat room for joining us. Okay. All right. Love and lights when you need it. I love you. Blessings, blessings. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Okay.